It was hard. It was hard growing up in New Zealand. The most common sport that we all played was rugby, of course. Every boy's dream is to be an All Black. So was mine at the age of 5 or 6 years old. I wasn't big enough, strong enough, fast enough, so I packed it in at the age of 12, and then I started playing around about 10. It was a struggle because not many young kids, Maori kids, like myself, played golf at all. It was very hard to even buy golf clubs back in those days, kids' golf clubs. So my father had to cut a few clubs down to my size, and it was difficult, but I loved the game so much. You know, it's a passion of mine, and it always will be.
A modest man from humble beginnings, Michael Campbell's career path hasn't always been smooth, but he has won big, claiming the US Open and the World Match Play titles, and in total 8 European Tour events.
It was a dream come true for me. You know, my goal was to win around the world. I won in Australia very quickly, and I wanted to win over in Europe and America. So I ticked that box, and it definitely, emotionally, it just made me self-believe that I can actually go out there and play against the best players in the world and win. I always knew that as a kid growing up. I wanted to be one of the best players that ever played the game, or best I could be. And winning on my first European Tour event was definitely it was kind of neat.
His best year by far came in 2005, when he won the US Open as a qualifier and went on to claim the World Match Play title as well. But there followed several years in the wilderness.
What happened after the big year in 2005, I wanted to change a few things. I don't know why, but I did. I wanted to hit it longer. Because my strength of my game when I'm playing well is my iron play, chipping and putting. I'm not a long hitter, but I wanted to hit it longer. I felt I needed to change my swing. And so my coach and I were sitting down. He said to me, I'm crazy. But I said, look, I want to hit another 15 yards further, please. Yeah, and it was it really.
Yes, the young man who'd first hit the headlines when taking the lead at the 1995 Open Championship saw his game and his confidence slump as he went in search of those extra yards.
And I think I put too much importance on it. I put too much importance of winning another major, winning tournaments. It was before I won my first major. I didn't think about it, you know. I just thought about just playing and enjoying it. And all of a sudden your expectations go up, which is natural, and you put too much pressure on yourself to perform, which I did, and hence changing my golf swing. So the accumulation of all that off-course stuff going on in my head wasn't great. And same to a lot of players, So it is tough winning a major after the event. Not so tougher winning it, of course, but just the off-course stuff definitely affects you a lot more.
Despite slumping from number 12 in the world to outside the top 300, Michael has seen some encouraging signs in the last 18 months as he tries to rebuild his game and his confidence.
I'm back to my old coach, Jonathan. We split up for 3 years, and I thought the grass was greener, but it wasn't. I was searching for the X factor, or searching for the solution to my problem. As you do, I think it's human nature. Sometimes you see the career of any sports person, whether it's golf or whether it's any other sport. We all go through ups and downs, but mine are extremes, you know, very highs or very lows. There's no in between. I'd rather be a consistent player, but for some reason I'm not. And you ask my amateur friends when I was an amateur back in New Zealand, I was always the same, shooting 80s or shooting 65s. So why? I have no idea, and it's so frustrating, and it's frustrating for myself and people around me. So, but you just got to persevere with it. You know, it's just the way I am. It's my makeup. So.
Now 44, Michael still walks the fairways with a smile, and if the green shoots of recovery keep growing, maybe this likeable Kiwi's roller coaster journey will end with a final upturn in fortunes.